supply and demand zones in a trading market. Supply and demand zones are key areas on a trading chart where price has approached many times in the past. Unlike lines of support and resistance, these resemble key zones. Price increases when there is a high buying pressure. This is demand. Price decreases when there is a high selling pressure. This is supply. What is an order block? Order blocks are the same as supply and demand. However, this is a more redefined zone area. An order block is a trading block that submits a buy or sell order. They are on every time frame and work better on the higher time frames. As you step down your time frames, you can refine your order blocks to suit your trade analysis. This will allow for better execution of trades and maximizing your risk-reward ratio. What is a breaker block? A breaker block is the same as an order block. However, once price action has pushed past the order block, this order block becomes invalid. This order block will turn into a breaker block for price to revisit and collect buy or sell orders to continue on with the trend. Retail traders will call this a break and retest. Quick bonus tip. When you see an order block and breaker block lined up together, this is a higher probability support or resistance area for price to respect. Now let's head over to TradingView so I can show you how to identify order blocks and breaker blocks.
In this video, I'm going to give you a basic understanding how to identify order blocks. Order blocks are redefined supply and demand zones. This is vital for your trade executions as you will be using the order blocks to enter trades on any time frame. Institutions use these order blocks to collect buy or sell orders to continue on with the order flow. As I stated before, we need to adapt to what price action is developing in front of us and what are the key areas for high probability trades. Higher time frame structure is king. So this means if you can identify your order block on a high time frame and then you step down, as you go down time frames, you can modify your order block to more precise areas. So how do we identify one? So we've got here on the 4-hour chart, okay? You can do this on any time frame. Okay, I'm not going to go into my full analysis here, but look, we've had a momentum shift in the market. We've had a change of trend on the 12-hour, okay? We've made a higher high. So we're slowly, as you can see here, we're making higher highs and higher lows. And we've come down here. I've actually gone into an order block here. All right, so we've actually had a boss create a new higher high. So what do we expect after a higher high? It's going to create a higher low. So we can identify our 4-hour range. We've got a 4-hour range here. Evolve with the market, made a new higher high, new box. So where is our key area? If you watch my ranges video, I've got our premium and discount. Our best place to buy is in a discount if we're in a bullish market. So we can draw our 4-hour order block, which will be the last bearish candle here, okay? And we can redefine that, okay? If we think we're in an uptrend now, we've got bullish order flow, we can continue on with the uptrend, where's a high probability area, it's down the bottom here. So we can go down to let's say the 2-hour chart. Same thing again, we can redefine this down here. And what do we have here? We actually have imbalance and a gap slip. If you haven't seen my imbalance or gap slip video, please go ahead and watch it. So this is imbalance. This is a key indication that price will come down and fill this. We can look for buy orders here to continue on with an uptrend, okay? So same thing again. We'll go to 1 hour. The imbalance might be a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. Let's move that back, sorry. So yep, 1 hour here, same thing again. We can redefine to a better area. The last bearish candle here. Nice bottom on there. We'll move this over, make it a bit neat. So as you can see, this is our order block. We've got gap slip here. We've got imbalance. We're going to expect price to come down and at least feel this, and we're going to have some sort of reaction. All right, it's all about having a reaction. We've got all this traffic level over here as well, which is going to help the cause. So look, we can put a buy order in here. Just show you what will happen. And what do we know? If it makes a higher low, we've got a 75% chance that we're going to create or equal that high or create a new high. Okay, so let's just show you what can happen. And this is a great indication of how to identify order blocks. If you can identify the trending range, if you can enter the back of the range, your strike rate will be higher. If you're entering up here or around here, you're going to lose, and your risk to reward will be a lot higher. Okay, so let's say you enter around here, see what the market does. It's creeping down, and we're tapping into that order block. Okay, and look at that. This has come down, filled more than 50%, 75% of the range. Okay, and this would equal the high. Exactly. Okay, this might have been news, but news, same thing. We'll fill an imbalance, an order block. Okay, and look at this. We'll keep going. Push up. Okay, look at that. So this is a very simple, very clear indication of what order blocks are like. Okay, you aim for the back of the ranges, they will be very high probability. Okay, I'm going to show you some bearish order blocks. So at the current state, we actually had some bearish order flows. So we've got some daily lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Okay, we're on the 4-hour chart. So look, I just want to go over some price action. If we draw on our daily range, we can drop down. This is our daily range, all right? So we've got premium up here and discount down the bottom here. Okay, so as you can see here, we're pushing down. We've had a daily boss break, and we're expecting a daily lower high, which we've had. Okay, and where is the best place to sell? Up in here in the premium range. Okay, and where's a high probable order block? So we're on the 4-hour. If you haven't seen my mitigation and order flow video, please make sure you go watch it. But I know on the lower time frame, this will be an imbalance or an order block. Okay, so if you drop down to the 1-hour, as you can see here, we've got this daily seller range. All right, so and look at this. We'll come up, got this gap slip here. Actually, I'll zoom right in. Price actions come right up and hit this key area. It's just tapped into it. It's beautiful. All right. So once these order blocks get hit, you can wait for confirmation entries. Okay. And same again, you can follow the order flow. We're expecting a daily lower high on the time frame, and what do we expect after a daily lower high? It's going to equal this lower low or break and create a newer lower low. All right. So I'll just give you an example of another order block. Is when price action is here. I'll just delete this. So we've hit our main order block up here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. hit our main order block. Once you hit these key areas of interest, we can start looking for entries. All right. So once it starts trending, this is a great one. So we've actually had, I'll move this out of the way. Once the market starts trending, which we've had a higher high here. So our last high low, high high. Yep, high high. It's a high low. We've actually had a change of trend here. So this candle here, I'll just draw it on for you. We've had a change of trend on the hour chart, okay? So this candle here broke it. This is our 1 hour sell range. Where's the most high probability order block or to enter this trade? It's at the back of the range, okay? You can go the 50%. However, you need confirmation, okay? So the back of the range, where's the order block? I'll just move this out of the way and I'll zoom right in so you can see our 1 order sell range. Our order block is here, okay? So this is just a quick example of how to identify order blocks on different time frames. And say you did enter a trade here, a limit order. Aim for current lows. You know, that's a good trade. 5% with a 16 pip stop loss. You know, that's a big stop loss for what I do. However, you know, that's a great trade. Aim for current lows, taken out 5% in a few hours. You know, that's what, 20 hours. Great trade. So let's just continue on. I'll just go out to the 4 hour chart again. Okay, so we're on the 4 hour chart. So we've created a new daily lower low. Now, what do we expect to, after a daily lower low? A daily lower high again. Okay, so we'll just evolve this daily range. Now, where's our most high probability area that price action is going to come up to? The back of the range. Okay, so we've got efficient price action here. Okay, if you haven't watched my balance video, make sure you go watch it. Got efficient price action. The biggest key area is the back of this range here. Okay, you've got this order block here. And I know that price action will come up and mitigate this wick here. So on the lower time frame, I know this will be an order block or a breaker block. So we can drop down, we'll go to the 2 hour. Let's see what's there. Okay, so we've got these, let's delete this. We've got this 2 hour breaker block, okay? We've got this, we'll find the order flow. We've got this breaker block here. And we've got this other area up here. So sometimes you're gonna have 2 keys of interest of order blocks to look for trades, all right? So we've got one here, we've got efficient price action here. We do have a lot of equal highs. However, we'll go with the bias of the high time frame that we're going to create a lower high and continue on with the trend. However, how can we look for a more high probability area out of the 2? Let's drop it down again. Let's go to the 60-minute. Okay, what can we see here? I'll zoom right in. So we have our breaker block here. So this is the breaker block. All right, because originally this was an order block, but we had a break here and we've got an order block over here, okay? And I know price action will come up and mitigate this because on the lower time frame again, this will be in a balance, an order block, okay? So price will come up and mitigate this. So, as I stated in my first video, if you have a breaker block and an order block in the same area, there's a high probability we're going to have a reaction in the market, okay? So let's just play price action, all right? And yes, you can buy in sell ranges. However, you need confirmation on the lower time frames, okay? And you need to protect your capital at all costs. So we're coming up we're getting a reaction in the market. We're expecting a daily lower high to be created. Let's just see what price action does here. Yes, we're having a slight reaction there. One more push up. We've taken out these equal highs. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Oh, might go to the next one. And there we go. This is kind of mitigated this wick to the T inside this breaker block, order block combo. And now we've pushed down. Okay. And as you can see, this is definitely creating the daily lower high. So I'm just trying to give you a brief and basic understanding on how to identify clear order blocks. If you're entering stuff in the middle of the ranges and at the bottom of, like, say, a sell range to go short, you're going to lose. Okay, you want to stick to the high prob areas if you're looking for order blocks. Order blocks work on any time frame. I highly recommend going back through and back testing. We'll just keep on going through here just to show you if we're going to create a new daily lower low. Obviously that was the weekend and we have created a new daily low. All right. Anyways, I just want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, remember to like and subscribe and check out our other links in the description below. Trade safe and have a great day. Thank you.